Earlier, I spoke to Kosovo's president, Vjosa Osmani. I began by asking her why tensions are escalating now.
Tensions are escalating right now. However, there have been preparations by Serbia, aided and abetted by Russia, for quite some time to try to escalate the Western Balkans in general, and Kosovo in particular. In the past decade that Vučić has been running Serbia, but especially in the past couple of months, they kept supporting illegal structures in North Kosovo that are made of criminal gangs, through which, and by manipulating them, and by keeping the Serb minority that live in Kosovo as hostage to these kind of wrong policies, they have been trying to destabilize the entire country.
Your Prime Minister has said the following hours, days and weeks may be challenging. Is there a real danger, do you think, of an escalation of violence?
Kosovo has never and will never contribute to escalation or violence, but we have to understand that we live by a neighbor that is fully controlled by Russia. They have been trying to fight our democratic way of life, that this is a fight against the values with which we live every single day and which lie at the very foundation of our state, of our independent country.
So by talking in such terms about Vladimir Putin, isn't there a danger in a way that even the language and the accusations are ones that will actually escalate tension?
It is not our accusations that escalate tensions. It is their actions that are escalating and are creating tensions. So practically, if we tell the truth about what are the intentions of Russia and Serbia, does not have a negative effect to the situation. It has a positive effect, because I don't believe that appeasing autocrats and genocidal regimes such as the one in Russia, or autocratic regimes that intend to do the same in Serbia, would help the situation.
But wouldn't it be better now to have a pause and not say you're delaying the introduction of these measures for 30 days, but to have a longer pause in order to have more conversations?
We have been having conversations for the past 12 years. And again, Kosovo was always the constructive party. We always positively responded to calls for dialogue. We never got away from the dialogue table. Quite the opposite. And we have signed agreements which we are honoring. Serbia is doing the opposite. So even when introducing reciprocity measures, we are honoring the agreements that were signed in Brussels. Moreover, I don't think in this way, again, appeasing a regime that threatens you with weapons, that believes that they have the right to decide on your behalf just because they have the military might, is the right way. Quite the opposite, having a very clear stance towards Serbia, which is playing in Russia's hands, which is a country that has not adopted sanctions. It is, in fact, doing arms deals and gas deals with Russia at a time when the rest of Europe is adopting sanctions against Russia. So appeasing them isn't the right way forward.
Is there not a danger that Kosovo will become a kind of by-the-way casualty of the war in Ukraine? That the danger is that you are somehow sucked into this?
Look, first of all, Kosovo is a success story of what the democratic world can achieve when it stands united against tyrannies and against genocidal regimes. Secondly, Kosovo is a success story today because it's a thriving democracy, it's a thriving economy. It's a country that is contributing to peace and stability, not just in the Western Balkans, but beyond through peacekeeping missions. So 23 years after we were liberated by NATO, we are giving back. We are giving back to the democratic world as well as countries in need. So Serbia and Russia are interested to bring back tensions to our region. We will not allow that. One, we will not fall prey for these provocations. Second, we will never incite these provocations. And third, we will work together with our partners to make sure that the scenario that you just described does not happen in Kosovo.
So what is your message for Vladimir Putin?
That he will fail. He will fail in Ukraine, and he will absolutely fail in his intentions when it comes to destabilizing the Western Balkans through its proxy Serbia. And I want to ensure all of our citizens, especially our Serb citizens, that we are all working to make sure that they all feel equal, they all feel integrated in our society as well as in our institutions, and no one should fail for Russian and Serbian, should fall prey for Russian and Serbian propaganda.
President Ousmane, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me, Kirsty.